Welcome, adventurers! I didn't stream yesterday because I started work. I was back to work after 2 weeks off. I started work at I think I got there about 20 past 8, 25 past 8, something like that. And a lot of the stuff that I do was being covered by a colleague who doesn't do it as his normal job. He actually has a different job. And he did the best he could, but unfortunately he didn't quite manage to do everything. So there was quite a bit of a backlog that I had to clear. He did obviously do quite a lot of the backlog, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been if he hadn't done anything at all. But still, and also I kind of forgot that I was actually supposed to be doing a 10:30 to 6:30 shift. So I turned about 2 hours early. So I ended up, we get flex at work, so we can build up our flex and then take it off later, rather than do overtime. So so I did about 2 hours extra. I got 2 hours credit. So I'm going to be taking some time off work shortly to sort of bring it back down again. Yay. And then I got a message from Matt. He's actually got my phone number now, and he sent me a WhatsApp at, I think it was about 4 o'clock, that he was on call and that he probably wasn't going to be able to make it. And all of these sort of factors sort of made me think it's not really worth me streaming, because I was hoping that we could be fighting the second boss, or at least making effort towards that goal. And so we can get the keys and we can get on to going into the swamp and start doing the swamp stuff, and we can start getting iron, the iron stuff, and we can start getting iron weapons and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of, sorry, I got this tickle at my nose and it just started like, I don't know if it's the light or whether it's the gaming PC. I think the gaming PC was on for a while, so I think it must be the light. I've got this thing, if I get a bright light in my face, so like if I walk out into sunlight, I sneeze. It's a thing. It is actually a thing. People get this. This is a recognised condition. It's not an illness or a disability. It's just a thing. But my nose tickles and I can see the light. It's obviously in my face, but it has to be. Otherwise, I'm sitting in the dark. There's, hello? Am I here? So I need that light. And it's the Elgato light, so it's supposed to be diffuse, so it's not bright and in your face, but I still find it a bit too bright. So I might have to, some people showing it at the wall, but it's angled, so I don't know how I could do that. Anyway, excuse me. Oh, my nose is gone. I need to blow my nose. Oh, it's running out of toilet paper. Oh. You don't want to see that, do you? Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't get another reminder from me. You know what to do. You watch streams. You watch videos. Do the thing. If I'm primarily streaming on Twitch, though, so that's my main fan base, if you will. That's my main platform. I've been streaming on Twitch for some years now. It's only recently that Twitch have allowed us to multicast onto other platforms at the same time. Sorry, my ears have gone. I need to... Oh, that didn't work. My ears are blocked up. I still don't think they're working. Never mind. So, for tonight, again, I don't want to be progressing the game too much. I'm doing exploration, and obviously I'm... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm doing exploration. I'm mining stuff. I'm doing some modifications to the base, but I'm not really progressing the world. But I did kind of start working on a new area to do for doing cultivation. Just have a separate area that's just for planting crops and stuff. And I kind of started on it, but and what I'm doing is I'm raising an area of land, a large area, and just have it basically flat. But it's going to take a bit of time. And it's going to take a lot of rock, and I don't really want to have to do that. So I'm cheating, and I'm using the free build mode, which basically means that it's not going to cost me anything other than stamina doing the stuff. So yeah, that's the plan for today. It's just building up some land and watching the days go past. We might get a raid. That might be interesting. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll do it for like half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. And then I might actually consider start actually going into the swamps. I'd like to start breeding boar or wolves or something like that. I've never bred wolves before, so that would be... I think... No, actually, did I? I think I started breeding them and then I kind of stopped playing. Let's play. Right, where are we? It's night time. Where's the moon? Over there. Is that going up? Oh, it's going up. It's the beginning of night time. Yeah, so I'm going to leave all this stuff doing whatever it's doing. Let's check on the... Where are we? Up to 3. It's about 1 a day, but I may as well. Ooh. Do. Right. Where are we putting thistles? What goes in there? Wheat and eyes was in there. Cool. Oh, that's right, I was doing that there, wasn't I? Where did I get my ship back to? I got my ship somewhere, didn't I? I was, I seem to recall I was sailing around this area here. I think I sailed across there and I started going down there, turned around and went back that way, and then I had to stop somewhere for some stuff. We got swamp there. I was actually going to go down here and do all that, wasn't I? I suppose we could do that. No, let's do the thing. I got the free build mode, so let's do that. I don't want to play with it in that mode. You know what I mean? No dreams? No dreams tonight? No. I'm looking at buying a new chair because the back on my chair is broken. It's basically just resting on the metal plates. There's a metal plate and it's kind of resting on it, but it's not fixed. And so if I twist, it will throw me out of the chair, which hurts my shoulder because I've got a frozen shoulder. Yay. Because when you get thrown out, you tend to reach out to stop yourself from falling. And then, of course, I bend it into places where it's not supposed to go. Right, have we got... Let's do a quick repair. Oh, what's me thinking? Oh, they've gone out. Oh, no. Let me just check something a minute. Hello. There isn't one there. This one. still 6 out of 6. God, they take a long time to burn, no. I'm going to make some of those and put them in here. Put one over there and one over there, I think. Oh, the build mode's off. That's why I'm not getting anything back for it. Oh, the build mode's gone. That's cool. I can just build it. Oh, I don't need the parts. We're in cheat mode. Boop. Can you do that? Maybe there. I don't know. Wait. Just get rid of that one. I'll put that one here, I think. Well, I'll put it there. I'll put it there. Put it there. I'll put one there. There we go. I don't really feel like I want to put one there because we can walk in backwards and forwards. Oh, no, let's put one there anyway. Right. Sweet. This is not costing me anything. Right. Can we put one on there? Yes, we can. We put one on here. I don't really want to put it down there. I think it looked a bit stupid there, but we'll go with it. Oh no! Stupid thing. Stop it. There we go. There we go. Think that'll work? Oh, it kind of works, doesn't it? Cool. Right, let that one go away. Right, we'll go back to the sconce. The sconce of destiny. Oh. Right, got 4. What are we doing? 4 in this one. And 4 on this one. Oh, come on. Cool. We'll just grab a bunch of that. Oh, wrong side. Right, if I'll put that there, I'll put that there. There we go, that was nice. And we'll do the same there. I'm not going to go on there. Cool. Sweet. I'm not sure what to do with those. Oh, what we could do is we could put a piece of wood here, couldn't we? We can just kind of do that. Let's put a small one. Oh. You put it on the top, do you think? We'll go on the top. Yeah, we can. Oh. This is looking a bit weird, isn't it? But cool. Oh, we can do the same for these, can't we? This is looking very weird, isn't it? But I'm kind of digging the aesthetics here. Not ready yet. You got any more? I think they're in there, are they? Oh, that's like, that was the last one, is it? Okay, cool. I thought we had 4. Right, I think that'll do for now. Will it? Right, here we go. So this is the area of land beginning of. We need to fill this all in. Oh, Scooby. There we go. That's how that works. Oh, it's raining. I need to eat some food. Hang on. A tree needs to come down. So, anyway. Oh, so annoying, that tree. So yeah, we need to now fill in this entire area. This is why I'm cheating. Just take forever if we were actually having to mine the rock as well. Could you imagine how long this would have taken if I had to mine it all? Oh. Oh. Oh, stamina. Thank you. So we do want this whole area to be completely flat and level, but really we need to figure out what the lowest point is going to be and then work to that. The lowest highest point. So I'm going to keep building it up. until I find out whatever is the lowest point. The highest lowest point. And then we'll do the leveling. I also need to get the table moved. A bit more sort of centralised. I'm pretty certain that these can't, they don't go any higher than that, yeah. So. Yeah, so that's, I think, kind of the lowest point, isn't it? Okay. Is that the lowest point, or is that in there? That tree is annoying the hell out of me. Oh, we're not getting anything back from it, are we? Because we're in build mode. I forgot about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that table to a close position. Oh. Closer to the centre. I just want to square off that corner. There we go. There we go, it's nice and neat, isn't it? Still think that's probably the lowest point. Over here and do that. Cool. This is going to be very difficult, this bit. Especially at night time. I might need to get some light on the situation. Let's do those. There we go. might happen. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I didn't think that was going to happen. But again, it's fine. Oh, sorry, my arm's beginning to hurt. Oh. Right, I'm going to break that. We need to do that, do we? I'm just going to make. Oh, we haven't got any words. Oh, we haven't got the crafty thing, right? Okay. Right, let's. Yeah, about that. Okay. Halfway. Halfway. Close enough. That one. Thanks. Is it? Okay, now. There we go. We can continue working. Oh, he's down there. Wait. That's actually smoothish, isn't it? Okay, let's try and smooth that out then. Oh, we got a bit of a weird thing going on there. We've got a weird one there as well. It was there, wasn't it? My arm is really hurting. Let's try that. Ooh. Not as big as I was hoping for. But definitely getting there. Right, so I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, that's what we want. I think there's a raised bit just here. Ooh. I think it's flat enough. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't got much support for my arm, and it's just suddenly started hurting. So, yeah. Do that one as well. And there as well. Put it right there. Okay. Maybe here too. There we go. So leveling the ground is actually a little bit technical. It doesn't matter. You kind of need to get it to be almost in line, but sometimes you have to get it just a little bit above and a little bit below. So the pickaxe will obviously, you can only flatten so far, and if you have a lump, then you just hit it once with a pickaxe. And then when you come back, even if it takes it a little bit underneath, it will actually put it back up again. See, this is this. So the thing I'm doing is, if you look at the circles, you can see the circles, but as you go forward, you can't see it. So this area is higher, and doing that doesn't seem to do anything. So we need to then hit it with that. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back to here. Now we can see the circles, but then you can see that line in the middle of the circle, and it's quite large. So we need to hit the level, and what it does is it pulls the ground up to that area, and close enough. You know, I'm not going to be too accurate with all of this, but I think I need to hit that bit there and hit that bit there. So, yeah. There we go. Now, obviously I raised this area to begin with, so I actually put too much down. So if I'd have been leveling it up and then bringing it and then leveling it as I was bringing it up, it probably would have been a bit easier. Obviously you have to be a little bit careful about where you're standing as well, because you might actually find yourself standing on a raised bit and then you're leveling to the wrong bit. I kind of feel that that's good enough. feel like, yeah, I don't want it to be completely out of whack. Right, okay, so I keep doing the wrong button. There we go. Right. Darko, what am I building? Hello. Oh, welcome. You're on YouTube, aren't you? I am building an area that I'm going to do farming on. I just want it to be raised. I just fancy having a raised area. I am cheating. Openly cheating. I've got free build mode on. Just to sort of help out a little bit. It would take too long otherwise. I'm playing my own personal game, and I've got it set to free build mode on the server thing. I actually have it set on easy combat as well, but that's because there is actually a person that I stream with on Mondays, and that was his choice because he finds the game a little bit too challenging when we start advancing on. We've had many a debate and discussion about that one, along the lines of getting good. But he feels that I just need to smooth this out a minute. The armor that you get isn't really... to begin with, it's actually relatively good. You're leveling it up. And the armor's actually quite good. But then as you're fighting the monsters, the monster get harder and harder, but the armor doesn't really keep up with it. Which I get. But yeah, each their own. Smooth that out. So yeah, I'll show you what I've got at the moment. We are in the Bronze Age at the moment, unfortunately, so this is my actual base. I built a little wall going around the outside, an earth wall. Yeah, so this goes pretty much all the way around the outside. So if we get a troll attack, we don't have to worry too much about things being destroyed. This will obviously get destroyed, but hey. I've got a gap there because I wasn't sure whether creatures would be able to jump up onto that bit and then run up here. Obviously we have a table. I've never really played Valheim, so is the building mechanics any good? Yes. Minecraft, considering getting Valheim. I like the moat. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like a moat. It's kind of worked out that way. It's because I've built on the coast. So you wouldn't get a moat inland. But this is my current garden that I've got going on. So yeah, I built this out of wood. Obviously. The building components are, as you go along, I've got pre-build mode on the moment, so everything's available to me. But, go away, writing. You start off with a hammer, which you use for building. And then you can, as you level up, you get new tables available to you. So at the moment, I've got the workbench, and then a bit later on you get the chopping block and you get the tanning rack, which are leveling up the tables. So you have to build them and have them near the table that you want to be upgraded. And then a bit later on we got the forge. That allowed us to then have the adze, because that actually uses metals, copper and bronze. or tin or something like that. And this one has 2 upgrades. So that I've got 3 upgrades on that table, and I've got 2 upgrades here on that table. I've also got a cauldron, which is for cooking. That's for cooking as well. That's a cooking station. It's the first one you get. Then a bit later on, when you've got enough tin, you can make a cauldron. And then recently I was able to create a spice rack, which leveled up my cauldron. Some people have proper buildings where you're actually inside. Let's see. Oh, I can do this now. Sweet. Right. Actually, I think I will put that over there. So we've got storage boxes. You make the boxes. You've got signs. You can actually colour the signs now. You just put in the colour that you want. You have to type a colour command. I'm just going to do that. There we go. So you type in the chevron colour equals and then the colour that you want. I have spelled it wrong on purpose, but when you do that, it disappears. So I could show you. And then you just type what you want, and you can have pretty much any colour you like, but the background is going to be brown. I don't know. I've never played Minecraft actually. It's strangely. Oh, I tried it once. I didn't do very well. I've also got within mining materials. You get different biomes in this game. So the main starting biome is the meadow, which is this area here. The slightly darker green areas here. If you look in the top right corner up here, it tells you what's underneath the cursor, the sword. So you've got these areas here. This is black forest. So these are harder areas than the meadows. You've also got mountains, and they're harder again, but actually they're not as hard as these brown areas here, which is swamp. So after you do the black forest, you do the swamps, and then after the swamps you do the mountains, and then after the mountains you do the plains. I haven't really got any plains to point out because I haven't. I know where a couple of plains are, but I haven't gone near them yet. After the plains, you've got Mistlands, and after the Mistlands you've got a new one that's coming out, which is not out quite yet. Is it still early access, this game? So we got oh, what's it called? Ember. No, Embers? No, what's it called? The fire one. Ashlands. That's it. So we got the Ashlands, and then we got the deep. There we got the deep north, which is the map's randomly generated. Yeah, it's procedurally generated, and it's a Discord, and you can go off the edge. I can't give you an example, unfortunately, because I've deleted all of those games recently. I did a complete wipe of everything. But yeah, so you've got. So we're here at the moment. That's where I'm at the moment, here. And I'm building a little farming area just here. We've got portals. You have to level up to portals. You have to have the materials to make portals, so if you haven't got them, you can't make them. So this one is actually one that I made earlier. Actually, I think I want to... No, that's all right. No. Just gonna have something to eat. Oh, hang on. There's a new thing where we can put all the stuff in by just stacking it, by holding the button, and it auto stacks, which is awesome. It seems ever so bright. I've just put torches in, so it's quite bright for the torches. No. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's probably because I got my torch on. Oh yeah, there you go. You can have any character you like. This is my current character that I've made. I do actually have another game that I'm playing, which is just a personal game. But I've not really been playing much on it recently because I've sort of been focusing more on this one. You've got a map, so if I record everything on here everywhere I've been. Someone else can come along and they can do that, and they'll get the map with all the markers that I've put on it. Right, I'm eating something. Let's go through here. Quick tour, really, isn't it? We've got boats. Oh, there's an ocean as well. Ocean is a biome, but there's not really a lot you can do in the ocean. So I'm now up here, whereas before I was down there. So I've literally travelled all this way up here. This area here I haven't explored, so we can do that. Oh, where's the sun? Oh, I think the sun's going down. I've always enjoyed designing custom characters. I remember spending hours in Fallout 4 character creator. The design for characters isn't that awesome, but it's, you know, it's what kind of hair, what kind of beard, what colour skin, and whether it's male or female. No ship combat. This isn't a PvP game. This is co-op only. Saying that, there is a setting. You can do this, and then friendly fire enabled, and basically you can take damage from other players, but most people have it disabled. There's wildlife. No, the only thing that's in the sea and the ocean is fish, and there's these horrible serpents that attack you, basically. So this is a big lump of rock. Where am I going? Go this way. There are trolls in this, and they are big. I'm trying to remember where they all are. I think there's a troll this way. Because I was fighting him, and then I thought, I haven't really got the stamina for it. Was he here? Oh no, hang on, it might not have been here, it might have been over there. Different island. Oh, that's stamina. Oh. Blueberries. Blueberries are good. We want those. Yeah, so that's the mountain biome up there. There's wolves up there. Wolves would take me out in one hit. Yeah, no, the graphics in this game are amazing. I mean, they are kind of... They do like a high resolution... When they're designing the game, they do a high resolution graphic, and then they kind of downscale it to what you've got here. And it's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Except for nighttime, maybe. It's a bit dark. You get to fight all sorts of wonderful creatures. Some of them want you. Some of them run away. Some of them just run away anyway. Oh, here we go. We've got some skellies over here. Yep. I'm just moving around here because I know that if the I'm so overpowered for these guys now. There should be another one. There's usually 3 guarding these. Sorry, I'm looting. We've got that one and that one. So this is the entrance to a burial chamber, basically. I do mark these, so yeah. I just use C for chamber, because there's also sunken crypts and all sorts of things, and they all seem to have C in them. Never stood a chance. No, but when you first start out, they can stand a chance. They will kill you. So I've got a thing called a head torch thing. You buy it from a shop. You have to find the trader. And I've also bought this, which allows me to pick up an additional 150 in weight. Who's that? Doors are shut. Yeah. I need to make sure I'm not going to get anything coming up behind me. Right, get a chest. Pick that stuff up there. So when you're picking things up, you do that, but you still haven't picked it up. It actually has to pick up. It's the second thing. So sometimes you can click on something and you haven't picked it up. So you can do that to pick it up or walk near it. So it's no good doing that and thinking I've got it. You've actually got to be near it as well. And sometimes they'll fall away from you. What have we got here? Ooh. Was this a spiral one? Oh, the spiral ones are good. Sometimes they get harder. Oh, we're going downhill. No, not a good one then. These are procedurally generated as well. Sometimes they're vast and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they don't have the 3 entrances. They don't have one over there, or maybe that one's all blocked in. Just kind of cool. Okay, I guess it's useful if you don't want your inventory constantly being spammed full of stuff. No, yeah, so you got limits, so there's someone in there. Oh, hello. I'm not paying attention to the game, am I? What we got? Oh. Ha! Didn't stand a chance. Another one. Oh, you did. You were lucky. Oh no, what's this going on? Oh, we got a ghost. That was a ghost. It's a dead end, I thought it might be. Yeah. So that is a thing that basically tells you where the next boss is. So there's different bosses that you have to fight. The first one is like a deer. This one I already know where it is, so I've already located it. But we actually have one over here, and there's one over here as well. They're all the same boss. It just gives you different options. So it might be that the landscape isn't very good for fighting the boss. So you go to a different location and go like, actually, no, this is better. I'll fight on my own terms there. That kind of thing. So this is completely random. I have no idea whether it's going to go left or right or what. Oh well. There's a few there. Oh, I've got a thing there. That's a dead end. Pause. Definitely going to consider picking this game up if I can get some friends on board. Yeah, I mean you can. You can also play. You can play with up to 10. That seems to be the limit. You can get mods for the game as well. There's a whole modding community. I lost track of where I am. Hang on, which way am I going? Oh, I've been that way, haven't I? The door here, isn't there? Oh, the door. Oh, hello. Oh, get your sword out. Right, you see that? The one on the right there that I killed was actually a higher level. You can have up to 3-star. 2-star. 1-star, 2-star. Yeah, 2-star. Dead end. Yeah. Obviously progressively harder, they do a lot more damage as they level up. So that's it, I've cleared this one now. So I can put a little X on it to say I've cleared it. And interestingly enough, actually when you're in it, although it's a separate world, on the map it shows you where you would be. underground. A good modding community is always great. Power of PC gaming, really. Yeah, yeah. The developers don't mind people doing the modding, but they're not supporting it at the moment, anyway. They are aware of the modding community, and they do appreciate the modding community, but they're not. There's no support, as it were. So sometimes when there's an update, you have to wait a while before the mods will actually work on the new version. I have used mods on this game before, but they've recently done an update where you can actually change the dynamics of the game on the fly. Hence build mode, etc. that I've got at the moment. And yeah. So it's going to be nighttime outside, because the sun was going down when we were... so it's going to be cold. I need to make my way back to my boat, which I think is this way somewhere. So at night time you tend to get more things spawning, so it's actually harder. Hello guys. So these guys are grey dwarfs. And when they pop, they give you stuff, which you can use as a material. I can't remember where my boat is. I know it's down here somewhere. You can chop down the trees and the bushes. I need to scroll out a bit. There we go. There's a deer there. He didn't run away quick enough. Okay. If you don't get to pick it all, it does have a little stream of I don't know, things going up in the air where it is, so you can't lose things very easily. And that's my boat. My boat. Right, I'm going to go back to base and offload all that stuff I've just been picking up. We had a bunch of that, didn't we? There we go. Don't think we had any of that, do we? What's that? No. Where we go? Oh, everything else is inside, right. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. There we go. That'll go in there. Oh, eyes was on the other side, wasn't it? Not some of that. Got some rock. Certain core. Where did I put that? Was that in there? No. It's in there. That's money. That's mushrooms. Mushrooms. That one. Ooh, got a bit full of those. And skellies. So we got skellies. They go in there. Got quite a stack of skellies. So I've been killing boars, and you get all these. I've been killing deers, which is all these, and then you get these is from killing the trolls. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to show you a troll, but they stand rather tall. Basically, the height of my character is about up to their knees or groin, sort of that kind of sort of height. They're big. You do get raids. You can switch the raid feature off if you want to. Yeah, I mean, one of the bosses is a dragon. And I'll be about the size of one of the dragon's legs. Yeah, I mean, you can roll. I don't tend to do that very often because I'm a bit useless at doing key combinations like that. You can parry. You can do that. If you time that one right, you can parry. So the size of an average Dutchman. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I'm trying to think where there is one that I haven't killed. I know that there's one there which I haven't killed, and I know that there's one. Where is it? I don't think that was it. That's a 1-star troll. So it's going to be harder, so I kind of give it a wide berth. You don't have to fight them. Obviously, when you start the game, you're mapping it out as you go. So these are all places that I've been to, and obviously these areas here I haven't been to. Losing items in these games. Yeah, if you die, you get a little gravestone and you can go and pick up the stuff. You can actually use it as a storage box as well, until you've emptied it, and once you've emptied it, it will just disintegrate. So you don't have to get all your stuff back. You get buffs in this game. So one of the buffs that you can get is comfort. You see it says resting, just to put it on the screen. Resting? Yeah. If you look at the top of the screen above my head, it's probably a bit hard to see. You can see the Zs, and it says it's comfort 9. So basically certain features in the building are increasing the level of comfort. And if you see there's this weird sort of red symbol to the right of the fire, that one says rested 16. Basically you get a rested bonus for 16 minutes, and while you're rested your stamina will go up a lot quicker, and your health will go up a lot quicker. You can see the one I got is called Sneaky. That's a buff as well, because I'm wearing complete troll armor, which is the hood, the leather tunic, the troll leather pants, and the troll hide cape. By wearing all 4 of those, I've got this sneaky bonus. I don't know if it tells you what that bonus actually is. Nope, not that one. Is it on that one? Yeah. So sneaky. There's a plus 15 on sneakiness. So your plus 15 are quieter. But the buffs in the camping RDR too. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things like that. A lot of other games have got similar things. But obviously it's for a period at a time. If you're sitting next to a fire, then you only get the basic, which is 10 minutes, I think it is. It's about 10 minutes. If you've got a bed, then that's adding up. But the bed has to be a shelter for it to work. So I get plus 50% health regeneration, 100% stamina, and Itra regen? I'm not quite sure what Itra... Oh, Itra's magic. So there's magic in this game now. Although I haven't got to the level where I can actually do any magic. I'm nearby a fire. Obviously I've got the cooking nearby. I'm sheltered from the weather. I've got a roof over my head. I'm currently resting. My health and stamina is significantly higher. Plus 200% health regeneration, 300% stamina regen. I've also got a power. So when you kill the first boss, you get a power. And the power I've got from that boss is when I enable it, and for the period of time that it lasts, I lose... my stamina goes down by 60% less. And likewise the run stamina usage, so the run and jump. That makes sense. Yeah, you got your skills. So you can see I haven't made a sword, I haven't used a sword, so I'm not skilled up in a sword yet. The orange bar is the progress towards the next level, and the yellow bar is how high you are. I think I'm going to hop up now. Thanks for showing some of the game. Have a nice rest of your stream. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That'll be awesome. I do stream on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Thursdays. I don't stream on Wednesdays and Fridays as a general rule of thumb. And I always stream between 8 and 10 in the evening. BST at the moment, which is UTC +1. Yes, on my sneak, I've got a plus 15 bonus on my sneak. You can level your sneak up. Oh, the seagull just flew me. Pole arms, I've never really bothered with pole arms before as weapons. The one thing I really want to level up is my swim. I need to get that into the 20s, ideally. There is actually a buff on this game as well, in that when I die, we don't lose equipment. And also it doesn't take a bigger hit on your experience. Oh, so I'll just show it to you again. So we're looking at experience. If you lose if you die in a normal game, you lose 5% of your experience. So it can knock you down quite a lot when you're really high leveled. So I've actually got it set that it doesn't. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to come out of the game a second, because I want to switch off the current feature. Yeah, so this is the characters. I've got another one called Gramelia. So if I want to create a new character, that's your modification table. That's it. So you can choose male or female. You can choose the skin tone. You can choose which hairstyle you want, and there's all sorts of different ones there. I'll turn it around a little bit so you can see it from an angle. Okay, well that's it. That's all of them at the moment. I think they're adding more. You can choose a beard if you want. There's all sorts of different beards. That was an awesome one. You can choose the hair tone, which is not very clear because we haven't got hair. Let's have that one. So your hair tone, which is dark, and then you got the blondness, so you can actually go for ginger all the way down to not ginger, and so you can go for that, and then you got the different colours. Hair tone hasn't really changed for that, does it? Yeah, so you can go for like a white colour, and then you can bring that up. And it brings in the ginger. Then you enter your name, click done, and that's your character. And then you can apply your character to any game. But you got to beware if you're joining a server. I'm not going to do this. If you join a server, you will if you die on that server and then you can't go back onto that server, you lose everything that was on that server. So you can't log back into your normal game and go like, oh, here is all my stuff. So if you're playing multiplayer, it's good to just have one character for that world, and then if you're going to play a different game, a different world, have a different character. If you cross them around, then you can mess up big. It has happened. There's warnings when you join someone's server. There's a warning that comes up saying if you're playing with an existing character, you will there's a chance you could lose stuff. So when you create a world, I'll just create a new world, you literally give it a name and you have a random seed, but you can put anything you like in the seed as well, so you can overwrite that, and I have done. So I'll cancel that. So this one, I think I can do that, can't I? No. So this one I've actually it's set to easy. That one is set to casual, death penalty. Yeah, so that was the actual name of the world is Dead, all one word, but actually that's also the seed. So if you want to play this world that I'm playing at the moment, just create a new world, call it whatever you want to call it, but actually put Sir Dead as the name of the seed, and then that will create the game, the world that I'm playing in. And obviously it will be completely fresh, and you can start from scratch and just basically do what you want and build wherever you want to build, etc. There is a really cool feature on this particular world, which I can't show you at the moment, but there is actually, I found a mountain on it, and it's big. And big mountains are good. If you can get to the top of the mountains, you could potentially be above the atmosphere of the world. You can't see distance, because obviously there's a certain distance you can see, and when you're up really high, it's kind of limited, but yeah. So when there's like a storm or something, you can actually be above the storm and it's all happening underneath you. It's kind of cool. Right, so the world monitor on this, I've got no build costs, so actually I'm going to switch that off because that's something I just switched on for the stream, and I'm not building anymore. You can have presets here, or you can choose what you want here. So combat is set to easy, normal. We chose easy because that's what Matt wanted. The death penalty, that's normal. So the death penalty goes what happens when you die. You drop all items and your skills are reduced normally. So I'm pretty certain it's 5%. If you go down to this one, it's you drop all items and the skills are reduced less than on normal mode. And then you've got very easy. I've forgotten what it was. You drop all items and skills reduce a lot less than normal, and then you've got that one, which is casual. You do not drop equipped gear, and your skills are reduced a lot less than normal. So I think that's what we had on, wasn't it? And then the resource rate, I did actually increase this, but it's just silly. Basically, you can increase the amount of resources you get when something gets chopped up. Like if you cut down a tree and you're getting the planks from it, it will obviously double or treble or whatever, increase the amount of resources you get, which is useful if you want to get lots and lots of rocks to do building, but you can just as easily click no build cost and do it that way instead. So the raid rate, I've got that set to normal. Is that normal? Oh, that is normal, isn't it? I've got the raid rate set to normal. So you get raided. Your base gets raided from time to time, and the level of the raid is actually player based, and that's a setting that I've got. So if I was playing on a server that I owned and you came into the game as a beginner, you won't be raided with the same level of creatures that I'm going to get raided at. So I've killed the first boss, so the raids that I'm going to get are for the first boss are grey dwarfs, which was the guys that I was fighting on the island, not skeletons. When you kill the next boss, which is the tree one, which you haven't seen yet, when you kill that one, the next level of raids are trolls. You get trolls raiding you. So you get three, I think 2 or 3 trolls that decide to attack your base. So if you haven't got an adequate defense against trolls, then you need to make sure you've done that before you kill the second boss. I'm pretty certain that's after the second boss. The third boss is the swamp boss, and when you kill that one, then you'll start being attacked by Draug and skeletons, and I think there's lots of different types of raids, and they get harder and harder. There's one where you get attacked by bats. There's ones that you get attacked by these little mini dragon things, which I can't for the life of me remember what they're called. But yeah, so if someone's playing and they've done a few of the bosses, and you come into the game, if this setting is set, then you won't get that raid attack unless you happen to be at the base that the other person's at. But I'm not sure what would happen in that circumstance, whether it would default towards whichever is the lower level if you're in a group. I assume if a raid is happening and you pull in, then you're just going to have to die. Passive enemies basically means that they don't attack you unless you provoke them. And no map is for people who want to play hardcore. Portaling items, this is this one here. So I've got it set so I can actually transport everything through the portals, but normal is that one is basically you can go through with metal items, swords and axes and all that sort of stuff, but you can't transport ore, and you can't transport the I forgot what they're called. But you can also set it to no boss portals. You won't be able to use portals or exit boss dungeons while a boss is active. So that's significant, because if you're fighting a boss, say on your own, and you die, what you can do is you could have set up a portal nearby, and you can actually respawn back at your base, gear up again, go through the portal, and then carry on the fight. But obviously, if you've got that set, then you can't do that. So you have to make sure that you respawn back where the boss is, which means that you have to make sure that the the place that you respawn back to is not going to be destroyed by the boss, because they will, if they can. The next one on from that is no portals. Basically means you can't do portals and you have to run around everywhere, and it's like the real world. Some people like that. So you could have the map switched off and no portals, so actually you have to explore and you just have to know where everything is. So I've got it set to that because it's nice and easy. Sweet. So that's settings that you can do yourself playing the game. They're just available to you. When you've got the no build cost, when you make something, when you dismantle things, you don't get anything back from it as well. And whenever you break something, this is one of the most important things that you get in this game that you don't get in a lot of games, although some games have started copying this since, is that when you break something, you get back exactly what you used to make it. And then so you can basically use that, say, oh, I put that in the wrong place, I'll break it, put it back, put it in the place I want it. And all the stuff is, yeah. Can't really show an example of that, can I? I haven't got anything to example. Have I got any wood on me? Oh, hang on, I need to pop to the shop. Sometimes the music changes based on what's happening, but sometimes it's location based. So the music here is based on the fact that I'm at the shop, and the shop is protected by a little force field, which is rather nice. You don't have to worry about being attacked by anything. There are oh, actually, I tell you what, I can do the troll, can't we? I'm going to find the troll. So this is the stuff that you can buy from them at the moment based on how much money you've got. I'm just going to sell the stuff. So at the moment I can buy a Yule hat, which is not something I want. So that's the circlet, which is the headbands that is basically a torch. And that's the belt, which enables you to carry more stuff. There's also a fishing rod, because you can do fishing in the game. But I haven't got the fishing rod yet. I didn't really want it. And as you can see, we've got quite a lot of money. What have we got? Yeah, let's go and kill that troll. He was the bane of my life before. He is this way. Whee! Right, I'm just going to do a refresh eat. Right, and I'm going to do that. That one see me? Oh, he did. I'll throw rocks. I remember where it was. Just see the map a second. I think it was at one of the crypts, so I think it might be in that crypt. He chased me to the crypt, and then I had to hide in the crypt for a while. I just... Oh, it's not that crypt. I think it's that crypt down there. Oh, no. Yeah, it was this crypt here. And he was... Or she? I don't know. It was a he or a she. So it was this crypt here. Which I'm certain I did. Anyway. It was definitely this one. And he was out this way somewhere. There he is. Oh, he's leveled up. Oh, his health back up again. Oh, look at that. That was a bit of a hit. Oh, yes. Oh, that missed. Oh, he's getting closer. Well, that hit him. Oh, he's dead. This is how big he is. Yeah, about knee height. Should we say knee height? He was easy to kill because I'm quite leveled up. Oh, some here. I'm picking these up because I need them a lot for the cooking that I'm doing. So it's always a good idea to pick stuff up. Right, who's that? Oh. I'm just going to go and have a look and see whether I've done this one. I think I did, because I haven't marked it as done. Let's put my head torch on. Or maybe I didn't do... Oh, no, I don't think I have done it, actually. You can parry the shots as well, so it's quite funny. And when you parry them, when they do that, they just doing a quick circuit to see if there's any. Like, all 4 rooms off of this, so that's cool. This is a dead end. Is that a ghost? Okay, I'm gonna go in here. The dead end, nothing in here. I'm gonna do this end. Sometimes they can extend and extend and extend. Oh, this is a double whammy. Oh look, it's a spawner. Got that before I had a chance to explore. That's funny. Right, so we came in through that door, so let's have a look up here, because there was a lot of things coming this way. Oh, this isn't upstairs. Oh, okay. Sometimes there's a door on the other side, but it's locked off. Okay, that was locked off. So we can go up here. This is quite an expansive one. That's... Oh, this is a block. So sometimes that goes into a room. And sometimes this one goes into a room as well. No, it's not going to this time, is it? There was another door. Oh, there wasn't a door there. Okay. What's in here? Ooh. The things in there. Sweet. You can, you can't actually build much in these things, but you can put a fire down, which can be useful if your rested bonus is defunct, like it is at the moment. Oh, what was that noise? I heard a noise. Yep, sometimes the ramps go up and then there's nothing, like that one, and other times it goes up and there's just a whole room, and then you can have a room on a room and a room, and it just goes on and on and on. And sometimes not. Oh, and then spawn point. Oh. So that guy poisoned me. I haven't got the thing to say what it was. Rancid Bones, I think it's called, or something. So these cube things that I'm picking up are called Surtling Core, and you find out later that the Surtling Core are actually... So that was just one door. Look at that. I'm going to put a fire down. I think I'm not going to put the fire down. I haven't got any wood. I need some extra wood. So that's a dead end. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. We can make a... Just chop down this tree. Just chop down this door. Did you give me any wood? Oh, it didn't. That's mean. What about the, Can we chop that down? I think that's just going to be, I can't tell if that's wood or not. I think that's... I'm getting a bigger number for that. I'm getting 12 for that. I've never done this before. They're just stone. Okay. Random. So the only way I could break it was with an axe, but it was only stone. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's wood, isn't it? Let's get this. I can't get to it. Let's do that. There we go. There's some wood. So I just need 2 wood, and then I can make a fire. Right. So crafting, miscellaneous. Campfire. We haven't got enough rock. Really? I thought we had rock. Oh, we haven't. No, we need... I need to go and destroy another one of those, things. I don't remember where they were now. Wasn't in there, was it? Was there? No, it's not that there. No, not that way. Maybe it's the next one along. There was definitely a room, wasn't there, with a It wasn't there, was it? Because that was... it wasn't there at all. Okay. I'm sure we've encountered more than one... Am I just remembering the other one? We've done that, we've done that. Oh, was it in here? No, it wasn't there. No, that was that one there, wasn't it? I suppose we can destroy this, can we? No. We need some wood. Okay, rock, sorry. We need some rock. Let's go outside and get a rock. There'll be a rock somewhere. Nope. Usually they're on the sides of things like this. Ooh. I can't pick those up. Why not? Oh, I don't need that one. There not be any rocks. Oh, there's one. Right, there we go. Burial chambers. Let's try that again. Once more with feeling. I'm just going to pop that down there. Okay. So this is the exception to the rule of getting your stuff back. When you break these, you don't get the wood back. You get the rock, but not the wood. So obviously that's filling the place up with smoke, but I need to press X and sit down. You can't build a table in here, it won't let you. But you can see at the top it says resting, but it says comfort 3. So basically comfort 3 is a roof over your head and a fire. And we were given 10. This is about the minimum that you can get. So we got rested 10. You also see that I don't have the sneaky, but that's because I got my torch. I thought that might be a dead end. Right, there's one on the left. No? Oh, okay. Oh, more stuff. Cool. There's one on my left here. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Spawner. Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, so the settling core are basically components of the settling, which are little men who seem to be on fire a lot, basically, and they shoot at you with fireballs. That's a skull, I can't pick that up. Can ditch that. I'm going to get that. Cool. You have to watch at the top. You can actually see the white bars. So that's the health of the weapon is going down. So you have to be a little bit mindful of that as well. Ooh, he's a level 1. So when they're doing the kind of like this, basically you've staggered them. The same thing can happen to us as well. We can get staggered too. There you go. Yeah, so if I break that, obviously the smoke's still going up. But you can see that there's a rock there, but there's no wood. I can't pick it up because I've got too much stuff. So I tend to do my food on there, and that's... The colour coding of the fork is actually an indication of whether it's a big health, small stamina, and that one's a high stamina, low health, and that one is white, so it's equal. And down here you got the... You can see that these two here are flashing. And that's just an indication that I'm not getting as much from that as time goes by. So as the time starts going down, my top health will actually start going down to eventually the point where they all go to 0, and then you just have minimum health. But health never goes to 0 unless you get hit or fall damage, or a tree lands on your head. So when it's flashing, sometimes if you're going to go into a battle, it's a good time. You can actually eat those two, but I can't eat that one. Oh, it started flashing. So I could eat one of each of those, because it's flashing. I can top it up, and it's now saying that my max health is going to go up to here. So the next pulse, there it goes, and then the next tick, it will fill up the gap. So it isn't, the ticks aren't like 1 second or anything like that. They vary based on what's going on. Is it nighttime? Oh, it's nighttime. Ooh. Right, I've got to make my way back to my portal, which is here. Oh, yeah, it's in that direction. So I'm just going to leg it. Not very far. Ooh, stamina's just dropped to 0. It's just recharging. There we go. It's recharged. And we're in safety now because we're in the bubble. Yeah, it's a rune. You get the rune. I actually dug into the ground here and it allowed me to dig that bit out. So actually, before I do that, I need to just sell that extra stuff that I bought. Got 329 for all of that stuff that I picked up today. Not to mention the coins. I had coins as well. So that was a total of... Oh, it was 329 total. Oh, it includes the coins. Okay. You did different daytime. You got daytime music, nighttime music, raid music, ocean music, storm music, going into buildings music. Yeah, great times. Wasn't any of that. I didn't pick any of that up. What's some of that? I didn't get any of those. I'm not picking that up anymore. Oh, come back. That's just the stuff I was planting. We go in there. Certain core, which was in that. No, not that one. No, it was in that one. Yeah, that one. I got feathers. Feathers are in that one. And I got heads in that one. Yeah, so it was a rancid skeleton. Was that big, tall, green one? And it hit me, and I actually started getting poison damage. And the poison damage lasts for a certain length of time. When you go into the swamps, the poison damage can last for quite a long time, and you're losing a certain amount. Now, you can compete, you can combat it by eating some food really quickly and hope that your health is going up, the tick of your health is going up quicker than the poison damage is going down. But don't count on it, because usually your health is... you probably just eaten or something and you can't eat anything. So what you then need to do is eat a potion, and the potion is made from meads. So basically in here, the stuff that I can craft at the moment is boar jerky, which is this stuff up here, which is the it tells you there what it is. Carrot soup and deer stew is the stuff that I've got here. Okay. Raw fish. I haven't done anything with these yet because I've picked them up, but I wanted Matt to pick them up as well, because when you pick them up, it says you've discovered it. There's also mincemeat sauce. This has only a maximum of 40 health, whereas the deer stew is 45 health, so that's why I'm using that one. You've got the Queen's Jam, which is 40 stamina, but the carrot soup is 45, so that's why I'm using that. Turnip stew is a new one. It is actually 55 stamina, and that requires turnips and boar meat. And I'm currently growing those over there, but I'm not getting full production of them at the moment, and that's part of the reason why I had that new garden area, which is through those trees. So that's why I'm doing that. But if you look here, you've also got mead base, so minor healing, poison resistance, minus stamina, So basically you can create a potion, you take the potion, and then it will boost that thing for a period of time. Poison resistance means that you take less damage from poison, basically. So the poison still lasts for the length of time it lasts for. You could still die if you haven't got enough health, but the poison resistance actually reduces how long it is. There is a cooldown period before you can take another one, so you have to be a bit careful. This one is tasty mead, which is just basically mead, and it lowers your lower health regeneration, but it increased stamina regeneration, so it kind of shifts the balance. So your health doesn't increase that much, but your stamina does. So if you want to run away, have some of that and have it away on your little toes. So when you make those meads, you actually have to put them in the fermenter. And if you remember earlier, I picked something up on the fermenter, and it was these potion things, and it's the poison resistance that I was making. So that's what that was about. Shrooms. Oh. So there's two types of mushrooms. There's the yellow ones and the red ones. I tend to mark the red ones on the map because they're ones you can locate, and they are basically these ones. And then the yellow ones as well, but the yellow ones don't seem to be for cooking. I'm not sure if I can do any cooking in them. So once we kill the next boss, which is this guy, where are we? No, hang on, not too far. The elder. Once we kill the elder, we're going to get something, a reward for killing it, basically. In the same way as when you kill the troll, you get gold and hide and a head occasionally. I didn't get a head that time, did I? But yeah, what you get from the boss is, so the first boss they'll give you is these antlers, iron antlers they're called, and you can make the iron antlers into a pickaxe, a rudimentary pickaxe. So we've got them here. So you get these pickaxes. So you get 3, basically. We killed the boss twice, so we got 6. And then once you've got the pickaxe, then you can start mining. So you go into the Black Forest, and you actually start mining the copper, which are the big boulder things that you probably saw earlier. Like the normal stone ones, but there's ones with like veins of like gold, copper appearance, and that you mine that and you get copper. There's also these little silvery type ones that are on the coast in Black Forest, and that's tin. Then you put them into these guys with the coal, and it makes copper bars, and then you also get tin bars. Once you've got those, you then go to, you have to make this from that, but once you've got that and you get into here, we'll just repair that stuff. You can actually make bronze, and you also notice there's a bronze ×5 there. It's just to speed up the process. So if you've got to get 10 bronze, you just do that twice and you got 10 bronze rather than doing that 10 times. So you can get bronze, which is 2 copper and 1 tin, and it's quite a wasteful product because the weight of the bronze that you get back is the weight of 1 copper. So you lose the weight of the tin altogether. And you also lose 1 copper, basically. So a lot of people don't like staying in the Bronze Age very long because it's just wasteful. Because you have to mine that much more copper per tin. And it's kind of why I've got so much more bronze, so much more. I've only got like, what's that, 83 tin. I would need 160, hang on, 166 copper to make that much into bronze. But once you've got the bronze, then you can make the bronze axe, the bronze mace, you can make the bronze buckler, which is basically a kind of a shield, but it's for parrying, and other things, which I haven't made. You can make bronze arrows, bronze head arrows. Obviously, they're going to be a lot more powerful than the flint head arrows that I'm using at the moment. I haven't been making any of those at all yet. There's the bronze axe gear thing, but I've never played with it. The bronze axe I've got. The cultivator, which I'm using for doing all the planting of crops and stuff. You need that. That's 5 bronze. There's a butcher knife, which I'm not going to bother talking about. There's a copper knife, which I haven't got anymore. I had one. There's a bronze mace, pickaxe, bronze buckler, bronze spear, and a bronze sword. When I first started playing, I thought the sword would be pretty cool, and I got the sword, but I've actually discovered that the mace is much better. The mace is good. And now the knife, I've got a different knife. I've got... Sorry, can I just take my helmet off a minute? Because it's... This one. Right, there we go. Let me just... Repair. You can't just hit it and repair all. You have to hammer the button to repair everything. It's kind of therapeutic, though. So I've actually got a thing called the Abyssal... What's it called? The Abyssal Razor. So the Abyssal Razor, basically there are these leviathans that float in the ocean. And they're basically like a turtle, but they have these like chitin, like clam mussel type things on the top, and you can mine them for a short while until the thing gets peed off with you hammering on the shell, and it submerges and never comes back up again. So it's usually good to have a whole team of people mining it all in one go. But you can get quite a lot of stuff from it. And the chitin, which is this stuff here, if you have 20 of it and some fine wood and a couple of leather scraps, you can make the Abyssal Razor. And the Abyssal Razor does slash 20 and pierce 20. The bracket in the yellow, I think that's actually how much damage it could do per strike. But the knife, you can get 2 strikes per hit, because it's a slash, whereas the sword is just slash, and that's it. So it's pretty formidable. I can't level this one up because I haven't got enough chitin. I've only got like 1 or 2 chitin left from one mining trip, and I wanted to wait until Matt was in the game so he can pick it up and then say he's then found the chitin, and then we can kind of move on from there. The other item you can make is an abyssal harpoon. You throw the harpoon at something, and then you can kind of drag it around and do what you want with it. But I've never really done much with that. What else was it? So also, I'm currently wearing this stuff, which is it's level 3. You got 3 in the top right corner, and that is the troll helmets, obviously, etc. Now I can't level these up any further because to level up the troll tunic to level 6, no, I need 6 of those. To level it up to level 4, I'm going to need this table to be a level 5 table, and it's currently a level 4 table. So I can't do that, and I can't do that. That's as high as it's going to go. That's level 4. That won't be any higher than that. That one could go to 5. Go to 4 when we get to 5. The hammer, the hoe are what they are. That one can be, but when we upgrade the table. So basically there's going to be another thing that we need to build, but the items that we need to discover it, which means we need a specific material before we can, and then once we got it, we need to mine that material to get enough of it, and then we can make that thing, and then we can upgrade the table, and then we can start upgrading the suit. So the first one you get, you do actually start off with, you actually get a piece of armor, which is like a tunic, and it's the rag tunic, I think, is the first thing that you start off with. You get that, so you just make the rag pants, which is 5 leather scraps. Then after that, you've maybe killed a few deer, so you can make a leather tunic, leather pants, and once you get some skellies, you can start making the oh, I keep going past it too quick, the deer hide cape. Now that gives you just +1 on the armor, and these ones are obviously they're armor 2, they're only armor 1. The troll starts off at armor 6. It started at armor 6, but now it's armor 10. All 3 of those. That one is level 3, so capes are always 1, and then as you level them up, it's 1, 1, 1, 1. Doesn't matter what it is. Some of the capes have perks as well. So obviously this one has the set effect is if you have all 4 parts, you get the sneaky bonus. Very cool. Over here, we can actually, I could have started making the bronze cuirass and the bronze plate legging. That's the only things that you can make for the bronze. There's a reduction in movement speed, which is -5%, and the armor starts at 8. But of course, mine is currently 10. So if I were to make that stuff, then my armor class would go down. It's currently 33. That's a bit of a hit. But the maximum that you can level this up to will not be the same as the maximum you can level this stuff up to. So I just thought it would be nice to stay with the same thing until I can go as far as I can go, and then I'll make the other one and just upgrade it as much as I can, so that it's higher than this, and then I'll switch to it. But that one's got the movement speed -5, but this one doesn't, I don't think. No. This one doesn't have a movement speed reduction. So the speed reduction is quite obviously the armor you're wearing is heavy. It's heavier, and therefore it's going to slow you down a little bit. And it'll be the same when we go to the next level up again, which will be the metal armor, iron armor, and then after that you've got silver. So the materials are basically in the meadows. You don't have any. So I need to get away from that noise. In the meadows, there's no real materials other than leather and scraps, and you do get fine wood, but you can't cut down the fine wood trees until you've got a metal axe, and you start off with a stone axe, and then you have a flint axe, and it's not until you've killed the first boss and started mining some copper and bronze, and you get the bronze axe, and then you can start chopping down any tree you like, almost. Then in the Black Forest, you've got your tin and your copper, which obviously makes bronze. In the swamps, which is the next place you go to, so the reason you do the swamps next is because when you kill the second boss, it gives you these keys, which give you access to the sunken crypt in the swamp. Then you find the swamp boss, and when you kill the swamp boss, that then gives you a wishbone each, which you then use to discover silver, which is underground in the mountains, and then you find the boss in the mountains, which is the dragon, and then you get I can't remember the materials. You get something that you can actually craft workstations, basically, to that help you when you're actually in the plains. And then you've got the plains boss, and then that gives you the access to magic, actually. And then once you've got access to the magic, then you can start working on the mistlands. The mistlands is basically a heavy mist, and you can get these sprite things that actually clear the mist in the general area, so you're not just walking in the dark. And then you can have wands which fire fireballs and things like that. So, and then we got the Ashlands, which hasn't come out yet. So when you kill the boss at the end of the Mistlands, then we can then go to the Ashlands, and then once the Ashlands is out, they're working on the last biome, which is going to be the Deep North, and it's literally because on the map. So when we're looking at the map, it kind of works its way out, but it's not evenly out. So you will get plains and meadows and black forests in this sort of area around here, but you'll also get more plains, and then you'll get more as you get further out, you get more the Mistlands. So the Mistlands can be all the way up to the edge potentially, but at the north, this area up here, what you actually get is the Deep North, which is like snow and ice, so it's like the Arctic Circle, and down the south you have the Ashlands, which is whatever it's going to be when we get there. It's not out yet, but fire and brimstone, lava, volcanoes, yeah, and obviously we're going to be getting new materials for building, so you get materials each time you level up. So obviously you got wood and core wood, which is what I'm using at the moment, but then when we go to the swamp stage and we've got iron and we're making the iron armor and weaponry and stuff, then you also have iron wood, which is a combination of wood and iron mixed together. So think of it like nails reinforced, and they can build, you can build a lot bigger, taller items. So when you're building, so complex this game, when you're building in a building, when it's touching the ground, it's this kind of blue color, but then it goes green, and as we go up it changes color. So the further away you get from the ground, then it goes to yellow, and eventually it goes to red, and then when it goes dark red you can't build anything onto that, so that's as far as you can go, and that would be dark red up there if it wasn't for the fact that I've got a lot of this other stuff that's kind of connected to it, making it a bit sort of, I've strengthened it basically. But that's kind of the limit as how high I can build with materials. I could probably build another layer up on another level up there if I wanted to, but it'll be getting a bit tight, and it wouldn't take very much to kill it, destroy it, and different things have different lengths of time, if you will, distances. So normal wood, that would all be red, but I've got core wood, which is this stuff here, that there is extra strong, and so I've got them in the corners, and that boosts up the thing. I mean, I could embed them into the walls somewhere, maybe there or something like that, and then that would strengthen it, and when I do that, then these ones up here will go more towards the green, but I didn't really need to, so I'm happy with how it is, how it's turned out. But yeah, so you do have limits of how far you can build. You can't just build as far as you like. I couldn't suddenly decide, well, there's an island over there, I'll just build all the way over there. You wouldn't make it that far, so it's not even an option. That isn't an island over there, that's actually part of this land, because we're in an inlet, so that's me looking across to that. Yeah, so that's this game. I know that the guy was asking me questions and he's gone, but he might come back and watch the rest of the stream, so it'll give a bit more of an insight into what's going on, mayhaps. You can breed animals as well. Whee! Up to the top. Yeah, so I'm fairly happy with this. This is actually a really big area, isn't it? I probably want to put a portal up here as a way of getting up to here, and then go from there. I'm actually really happy with this area. I was thinking I might want it to be a lot bigger than this, but I think this is huge. I'm doing it on the basis that I want it to be easily defendable. So if trolls did decide to attack, they probably wouldn't be able to do any damage because they wouldn't be able to stand this tall. I think their heads will be about here, so I don't think they'll be able to do any damage to anything on this level. I can always build a trench around the outside with my trusty pick. I can lower the ground level around the outside. Yep. I can make that all lower down here. I'm just going to straighten this edge up actually. There we go. Yeah. I think we're moving slightly to the left as I'm doing this. So I could technically go all the way down as low as I could. All the way around the outside. I can go quite low. I can have a moat. Oh, that'd be awesome. I think getting back up there is going to be difficult. I need to eat some food. So if you wanted to play a nice, easy, relaxing game and just do loads of building and stuff, you can. That is an option. I think that's the thing to do, isn't it? I think if I have a portal up there, that'd be nice and easy. That's well high, isn't it? I don't think... From this side, I don't think a troll's going to have any kind of... There are other creatures that can get up there and do stuff, damage, but not trolls. And trolls to begin with. I think that's going to be kind of cool. And then we can have a couple of portals. So we're going to have a portal here going over to there. I mean, I was thinking about doing a portal hub. So I could do that, actually, couldn't I? I could have a portal hub over there. We're going to have one portal going over there. And then the rest of it will be... We'll have portals around the outside. And then we'll have all the crops and stuff on the inside. Or I could do a portal area, and then we'll do loads of crops. The world is my oyster. Or mollusk. Let's just pop this in here. That's 50 from that. Was that 50? Is that right? How we got going? Oh, hang on. 52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 3? Oh, that's not 50, is it? I I'm rather happy with these torch things that I've made, but I think I've rather overdone it. It's a little bit too bright. So I'm going to dim it down a bit. That's a bit better, isn't it? We probably don't want that one. Oh, I can't get to that. Yeah, that'll do. Very bright, aren't they? Oh, look, this one. You got 2 out of 6. What about these other ones, though? They're still 6? Oh, they're 5 out of 6. They last a long time. That's definitely the way forward, isn't it? I didn't realise they lasted that long. I was quite happily wasting my time filling them up. It's so bright even with all the stuff. I got 3 there. I had so many more, didn't I? And we can see everything that we're doing. It's night time. And everything's nice and bright. Wow. Out of resin. We're going to be using so little resin. Let's just go around and do all of it. We don't want that one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That one's already done, isn't it? The light on these are so bright, isn't it? I didn't realise that they were that bright. I think I'm going to destroy that one as well. I don't need it, do I? That's not better, isn't it? I think that's better. We can accept that. Right, done that one. That one... I need 6. 6 for that one. I probably don't need this many of these, but I'm going to... I think I'm going to just do this. Yes, I am getting the resources back from this. Even though I made them for free. Yeah, that'll do. It's a bit dark here, isn't it? But that's okay. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll move this one. I'll move that one over there. And I'll move that one over there as well. And then I'll move that one. I'll leave that one as it is. The one that's connected to, I'll... Don't know. No, actually, I think what I'll do is I'll make a new pair of them. I'll have one over here that will take me over there, and then I'll just bounce backwards and forwards between the two while I sort out where I want to put things. And we'll have it here. We'll have this one, which is the shop. That's going to be the one that goes over to the thing over there, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll make it that one's completely inaccessible unless you've got a portal. One can be happy with that. I do rather think that we can't read the signs on that, so I need to do something about that, but I'll figure something out. Right, so this here, I'm going to get rid of this. It looks wrong. It doesn't look nice, so I'm going to get rid of it. A little balcony. There you go. Yeah, so there's so many different things that are going on in the game. And I'm not really able to progress the game unless Matt's playing, and Matt only plays on a Monday. So that's when we start moving forward. And then in the interim, I'm going to be doing all the little bits and pieces, and then we'll progress the game again on the next bit. But he needs to level his character up. He's missing out on that opportunity by not playing on the days that I stream. But it is what it is. Right, okay, I'm going to call it a night. Oh. And say thank you. It's now, it's 20 past 10. I normally finish streaming about 10 o'clock. So you got your money's worth this time. It was free. Yeah. Right, okay. So next stream is going to be on Thursday. It's Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it? So Thursday, 8 o'clock British Summer Time, which is UTC +1 for everyone outside the UK. I'm going to say take care, have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are in the world. I'll see you next time. Good night.